Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I have recorded any video, so it's almost been a year, and now I'm finally back to recording about product management. And the first topic that I want to do after such a long break is handling stress in product management. The reason why I chose this topic is that is a very big stress is a very big part of a product manager's day-to-day life, and it is a stressful job, and it is very different on how it seems on the outside than how what a product manager actually goes through. So that's the reason why I chose this topic to discuss. Now now let's continue from here, that how product management on the outside looks like a dream career, right? So developers develop, designers design, marketers market, but what do product managers do? From the outside it just looks a lot like talking and then getting paid to talk, right? But is that true? No. Like, being an insider on this job for past 6 years, I can assure you there is so much more to this job, and it comes with a lot of stress. So big stress comes in or becomes a part of this job because we as a product manager kind of have to do nothing specific, but yet get things done. We have to get that launch done, we have to move that metrics, but yet we are not doing anything specific. So what are the things that this job entails? This job entails, it starts with building strategies, creating roadmaps, choosing metrics, writing PRDs, finally doing launches, and making the business grow. That is by moving whatever your core business metrics are. And this can be a lot to handle, and which is what is the source of all of this stress. Now, let's understand again why is this job stressful, and then again we'll understand how do we handle stress, or how do season PMs tend to manage stress. So clearly, by when we are doing so many things in a day, this job can become stressful, primarily because of the following reasons. So you have to deliver on your launches and also pay attention to details, right? So you have to write the PRD, you have to make sure that you're choosing the right metrics, and you have the right requirements in place. So that part is more around paying a lot of attention to detail. But at the same time, the second thing that you have to do is you have to keep a long term, usually a 3 year strategy in mind. You just cannot do PRD writing. Whenever you're taking a decision, it should have the long term strategy also in place. So you cannot take a decision which is really short term and which is actually a throwaway work for your engineers or for the entire team. So what you have to do is that you have to keep the long term strategy in mind. Now, the third thing is that along with execution and strategy, you also have to handle five or more types of stakeholders, where we understand whether are we adhering to engineering feasibility, are we okay with the legal regulations, are we keeping up to the UX standards, and also we are looking at customers in our day-to-day life. This means, what this means overall is that you have to have an understanding of the entire product strategy, and also an expertise regarding each of these area of product, starting from legal, development, engineering, design, UX, etc. So this is what really makes the job stressful. Now, coming to the second part of the video, where we'll understand how do we handle so much of stress. Like, is there even a way to handle this stress, or should we just quit being PMs? Of course, there's a way to handle these stress. Now, for such a chaotic job, how do we maintain stress? Now, I'll talk about five major ways to handle stress. The first is prioritization of your day and your week. Every day you need to make sure that there is certain thing that you need to achieve in this day, and there are certain things that you need to achieve in this week. You have to do that. It might require talking with stakeholders, it might require writing couple of PRDs, it might require talking to legal counterparts or talking to customers, getting some decisions, etc., etc. But you have to prioritize them and get those things done. Otherwise, week can be really hectic for a PM, but you have to get those one or two things done in a day and in a week. That's one. Second thing is, try to resolve as many meetings as you can with email. There are Emails can sometimes take longer, but in those cases, you should go for meetings and get things resolved as fast as you can. But there are some things which can be done over email, and especially if your stakeholders are really senior and they don't have time for meetings, I would recommend that you get those things done over email. So that's the second thing. Third thing is over communication is not a bad thing. Over communication is the best thing that you can do as a product manager. So, what does this mean? This means that make sure all your relevant stakeholders are always aware of the product decisions that you're taking, be it your director, be it your customers, be it your legal counterparts, be it your UX designers, anyone. Always, whatever decisions you're taking, you should always CC all your relevant stakeholders in the decisions that you're making. That's third. The fourth being is that decide your core working team. So PM as a role is very lonely because of a lot of responsibility that comes on us. But responsibility can also be shared. So make sure that you involve your core working team to understand the decisions you're taking, make them understand the trade-offs, and it can be a collaborative work to actually take the decisions that you're taking alone. So that reduces the loneliness and that also gives you a shared responsibility, and your team will be more than happy to support you in whatever way you can. So for every feature, decide your core working team, take the decisions with them, set up some bi-weekly time with them to go over the decisions that you're taking for your features. The last thing is always find some time to work on your core product requirements. It should be at least 5 to maybe 10 hours a week where you're writing PRDs or taking requirement decisions. The reason why I'm telling this is that this gives a lot of confidence in you when you actually write the requirements and it also gives you a sense of achievement to yourself that okay, I have done these PRDs today, or I have designed these roadmaps today. So these kind of things actually help you get a lot of satisfaction in your role because you're actually doing something, you're actually writing something. So that gives you satisfaction, happiness, and confidence in yourself as a PM. So keep doing that again and again, no matter how busy you become with taking a lot of decisions or going to meetings, but make sure that you always have time to write some PRDs. So that's it around handling stress in product management. My comment section is again open. Please do reach out to me over the comment section or go over through my LinkedIn to reach out to me. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much.